Well, hello, and welcome back. I'm AJ O'Neill. This is Beyond Code Live. Just finished up one session, but starting with another one anew because I got to a good stopping point and wanted to open up a new session. So we're going through pull requests, most of which I've opened, but some of which I have not opened, against the Webi installers. And the GPG one was, I thought it was mostly done, and then I thought it was mostly done again, and then I thought it was mostly done again, but now it's done. So I closed that out, and we're going to go through the rest of them. But before we do that, I'm going to call out some BS on Twitter real quick because I just as I was switching through, I noticed this, and I just let's take a look at this for a second. Because right now on Twitter, it's becoming really popular for people who don't really know what they're doing to kind of tell other people how to also do nonsense, kind of, sort of, sometimes. So take a look at this. I don't know who this person is. Maybe they're super popular. Maybe he's a brainiac. I don't know. But this seems to be clickbait. Algorithms in JavaScript. Here's an interesting algorithmic task. Reverse an integer. And then it gives, it's taking an integer and then parsing it, I guess in case it's a string, and then letting a digit equal 0, and while there's an integer and you can mod 10, then reversed is the thing plus the digit, and ORing 0. It just, I'm not sure if this is doing math or string concatenation there. I think he's saying this doesn't do string concatenation. Anyway, this is completely useless. When would you use this? So I commented, but how is this useful? I've never needed to reverse an integer. I don't even know what that would mean. Now, maybe there's some interview problem where somebody's asked someone to reverse an integer, in which case I just called BS. I'd say, what the heck are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. And honestly, right now, at this time of night, I do not have the brain power for this. This is one of those things where I have a hard time solving fake problems because there's no way for me to model it in my head as what it is, because it's fake. It's completely arbitrary, contrived, right? And then this person responds, it can be useful for checking if a number is a palindrome. There's no such thing as a number that's a palindrome, because a palindrome can only be a string. So that's not useful. But anyway, it just, Twitter, Okay, so no opening focus tonight because I've already had 2 Mountain Dews and I've got probably a slight caffeine headache, and I don't want to stay up too late. So we'll see what happens here. But okay, first let me close out some tabs. I think I've got most of the stuff documented. I should have. I probably should have linked to these Stack Overflows in some cases, but I didn't. I tried to do that. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of this. We can get rid of this. We can. Oh yeah, PowerShell. That was fun. It actually was fun. It was kind of cool to figure some of that stuff out. Let me pull this over here. I'm just going to follow the temptation of finding out what these 2 notifications are. And they are nothing. They are absolutely nothing. Okay, not surprising. I don't really use Reddit that much. Okay, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of this. We're down to actual pull requests here. Good. And I'm going to get rid of, I don't need to be in PowerShell there anymore. I don't need to be on the Raspberry Pi, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and let it try to do some updating. I got another terminal over there I can get out of, and I've got a terminal over here I can get out of. Okay, so probably should have done that before. Whatever. We're in a good place now. I've only got 2 terminals and 1 window open. So this one's ready to merge. Let's go start at the bottom. This GH installer, I think the problem here was that this person This bugs me when you mark things as available for people to work on in open source. I marked this as a first timers only type of thing. It doesn't make sense if you don't use GH, which is a GitHub Git wrapper that has some interesting shortcuts. Actually, I think it's more than a wrapper because I think this version's written in Go. The old version, Hub, I think it was just a wrapper. But in any case, I mean, they did part of the work, but they didn't actually know what GH was, and so sometimes I guess it's just because people want to contribute to something and they don't really think through, do I care about this? Is this useful? It's just, I can get a commit and say that I made a commit, which is just kind of annoying. So this person didn't actually do anything, or they did a little bit useful, but they don't use, that's not a person who uses Webi or understands what Webi is. They don't use GH or understand what GH is. So I appreciate that they did some work, but the time that I spent communicating with them outweighed the benefit, and I don't think that they got any benefit out of it in the end, and I didn't, but whatever. But somebody else came along and then actually added the cheat sheet, because I think this person, oh, see, look, again, no, I don't use GH, but I'll, yeah, so, but to their credit, they went and actually figured out how to use GH and actually made a real cheat sheet. Now, the trick that I have is that now I have to, let's see, I have to somehow, I want both of these people to get credit for what they did. And I had a little command that I was running to do this sort of thing. So we're going to have to rebase and do some pushes, and we'll see how far we get. But I'm going to try to get these merged together. We'll see how that works out. So GH review. Let's see. This is a little script I wrote. I probably should put this up on Webi. But we got GH review here. And then project name, fork abbreviation, rando patch 1 add feature X. Okay, so this seems all good here. Webi downloads update. What was this? Let me just see if I can get rid of this. Oh no, I know what this was. I know what that was. That is something that I still want to do at some point. Okay. Good. So yeah, I think I probably should put this script up on Webi. I will maybe open an issue for that, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Well, I'll open the issue tonight. Or I won't. Okay. Oh no, you know what I want though? I want Webi review. I had a script Webi review. So it's going to be GH and then fork abbreviation is going to be I think it's GH. What are we doing here? No, it's this one. And then add GH. And then fork project name. I don't remember what that means. Anyway, let's just run this and see if it works. Could not read from remote repository. what did I do wrong here? Let me look at my history. Let me go into fish. Oh, okay. I think I just need to update the documentation of how Webi review works. Because I'm pretty sure all I need to do is just these two. Okay. All right, we're just going to kill that branch entirely. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so I do want to rebase. Actually, I don't want to rebase main. I want to rebase add gpg. Failed to sign the... so this is probably because... let me go look at my notes on gpg-pubkey here. I'd actually found the problem. I think I put it here. Okay. So I need to temporarily, I'm going to find a better way to do this in the future. Well, I've got this program Pathman. I want to update it to be envman and be able to use it to set environment variables, path variables, or aliases. And the three most common shells, bash, CSH, and fish. So in this case, we're gonna update bash rc, and I'm gonna put it down at the bottom here, and we're gonna update config fish, config.fish, and we're gonna update it here. Okay, so I am gonna just go ahead and source.config fish config.fish. Oh, whoops! I need to update that. Like this. Okay. There we go. And then let's try this. Git rebase continue, maybe? Alrighty, here we go. I wonder how much you could tell about what my password is based on the cadence of how I was typing. That actually probably gives away a fair amount. Hadn't thought about that before. But even the cadence of how the stars appears probably reduces the entropy quite a bit. I have to be careful of that. Okay, anyway. So I want to do git push. Let's see. Is this how we're doing it? Let me go check here. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what this looks like now. And I'm going to fold in these commits too. All right. Feature add gh plus cheat sheet. All right. So that one is good to go. But it's not complete by itself. So we need the one that actually has the cheat sheet in it too. And so I think what I'm going to do here locally is I'm going to check out add gpg, and I'm going to rebase add gh, which should only add, it should be a fast forward only. So let's just check that out real quick. Yeah, fast forward only. Okay, so now I'm going to do a git branch -d add gh, and okay. Now I'm going to follow the same process for this one. Oh, okay. Oh, bother. Can this still work? Let me refresh this. So this should be able to rebase. Yeah. Confirm, rebase, and merge. But I don't really want it to merge. I just want it to rebase. Okay, cool. So that one's closed out. Well, that was very nice of him. He did that exactly the right way. Oh, crap. All right, so we need to, let's see, where are we at here? What is this one? Add cheat sheet. What did I do to get here? Oh, I know what happened. I forgot. I've got this hooked up so that whatever's the most recent branch gets deployed to beta automatically. So it switched over to GH because I just did the merge. So this is actually good. So I want to make sure that we're rebasing from GPG. Oh no, it failed. Let's abort that then. So first let me go to main. Let's make sure the main's up to date. Main should be up to date. We're going to go add GPG. We're going to get rebase main. And let's see what this thing's got on here. I'm actually going to get rid of this commit. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of that commit. Okay. And then let's check out add GH. I think the problem here is that this guy show condensed updated process. What is that? I kind of want to see the difference between these two commits here. So let's do git diff this to this and see what. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Git checkout add. Okay. So let me take a look at this one and see what have we got. Add gh git log. Okay, so I see what's happening here. I kind of just want to cherry pick these commits, really. That's what I want to do. Because I'm going to have a hard time otherwise. Okay, so let me go back to add GPG for now. And then we're just going to see if we can do, I'm going to call this cherry.sh. And I'm just going to take these commits and I'm just going to cherry pick them. And we're going to do this in reverse order, actually. So we want, let me just replace commit with git cherry pick. And then this one is second to last. And now third to last, and now last. So should be like that. And let's see if this will run and work for us. And it does. Huzzah. Okay, cool. And now let's just reword this. So let's look at the last 5 commits or so. And then I'm going to reword this one to say GH. And then I'm just going to fold these into each other, and I'm going to reword this one. All right, so I got that. And this is just going to be feature docs GH add cheat sheet. There we go. Cool. And so now if we look at the history here, that looks a lot better. Slim down. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go back to the original, and I'm going to say that we're going to force push. So what we're going to do, we're going to do git push and we're going to update everything onto this. Also, I'm going to go into settings real quick and just make sure. I don't know if this requires a paid subscription. Branch protection rules. Okay, so we can edit the branch protection rules. Let's do it. Requires approval. Require signed commits. Require linear history. Okay. Cool beans. So now all the commits are verified. And I'm just going to go in here and approve them. Let me see if is there anything else I want to layer on top of this first? I probably want to layer this in. I think I already put this in elsewhere, actually. I'm going to check out that branch, SSH, Nix, use Pam. I'm going to just check that out real quick. Okay. So git checkout. Well, I can get rid of that cherry now. So I'm going to get rid of that. Git checkout. By the way, who's on the stream right now? If you want to say hello, that'd be awesome. I'm AJ. Would love to know who you are. So SSH Nix use Pam. Let's see if we can rebase add GPG. Cool. Git diff add GPG. No diff. Okay. All right, so that's another one down. So these two are folded into each other. This bug fix, I'm going to save that for later. make sure that application exists. I think I'll fold that into some other stuff. I think I'm going to fold down all of these. Except for, well, let's go ahead and put this one into. Why not? Well, no, I'll save that for later. Okay, so this one, this one, and this one, I'm going to do all of that right now. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say, let's go to the review here. Review changes, approve. And so now with that approved, I should be able to go over to main, and I should be able to rebase add gpg, which is the same as the other one. I should be able to push it, and it should go through, and then it should close this out. Yeah. So it should have actually closed out 3 of these. Yep. Okay, cool. Now, I want to get these 2 out of the way, so I'm just going to rebase them. This is iterm2 in Postgres. All right. So let me see if I can check out this, and then git rebase add gpg, and that should go through just fine. Okay, and then I should be able to push this to said branch. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to this one. Well, first let me take a look here. Do I like what this is called? Yeah. I am going to change one thing about it. Oh. I guess one commit is for iterm2, and the other commit was for Postgres. Let me go make sure I got those in the right order. C3.4. Okay. C3.4 and OF. So C3.4 is iterm2, and Postgres is the other one. Got it. So that's right. So I'm just going to reword both of these. And this one is Postgres. Cool. All right, with that one out of the way and completely satisfactory, let's move back to Vim Sensible hosted at new location. This actually, I think, had not to do with Vim Sensible being hosted at new location, but had to do with the version of Git that was available on my Raspberry Pi. But I figure, hey, if it messes up, might as well just fix it, right? Speaking of which, I'm still trying out some stuff. Temporary failure resolving stuff. That doesn't seem good. I wonder if it's a certain somebody, Will, who was playing around on the Raspberry Pi and decided to set up some firewall rules. Might not be related, but might be related. We shall see. Anyway, this one, I think this one's good to put in. Yeah, that kind of fixed itself in the place where it was having a problem. It was that this stopped resolving. This URL stopped resolving, which makes me want to switch to, because I doubt he's going to move off of GitHub. I think it's more likely that something goes wrong with tpope.io than that he moves off of GitHub, because it's been there for many, many years. So I think this is the right thing to do. I think I might want to change one thing about it, which is to put in a comment that's the officially, that is where it is. Okay. Anyway, there's another thing just over my other screen here real quick. Oh, that's weird. I'm just logging into a Raspberry Pi so I can check some stuff. Oops. Cancel. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, cool. Sudo apt-get -y or update-y. Okay, this one seems to be working just fine. So I think that it is the firewall rules, because Will told me that he put some firewall rules in place, and I was kind of thinking, well, why are you doing that? But yeah, now it seems that on the other Pi that does not have the firewall rules in place, that it's working just fine to do the apt-get update. So I think that it could be related. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is, but I think there's a decent chance, because other than that, most things are similar about the two systems. Firewalls are overrated, in my opinion. Very rarely do you need a firewall. Firewall is typically for the case where you've put a bunch of crap on your system and you have no idea what's running on it or how to do anything about it. Which, if you're dealing with shared hosting, legitimate concern. If you're dealing with ephemeral systems, cloud systems, VPSs, typically speaking, there are some exceptions, but typically speaking, when a VPS is set up by a cloud provider such as DigitalOcean, there's nothing running on it other than things that are strictly necessary or that's part of their internal system for management. So having a firewall is the same as not having a firewall, because it's not going to do the default state of a computer is to reject things that it can't accept. The reason for firewalls really was more for back in the 90s, systems that had not been connected to the internet and were assumed to only be on local networks would have programs running such as mail services and things like that would be just running on them that anybody could access, because it was assumed that you had to be in the building to get access to them. And then when we started putting those systems online, they started having problems, and so we started putting up firewalls, because it was a situation of, oh crap, I don't know what's running on this thing, so I better just block all the ports and then open up the ones that I know that I intended to use. But the default state of the computer is to block all the ports. They're only not blocked when you run something on them, then they are unblocked, so to speak. Anyway. But I just find if anything that you're doing makes the user's experience significantly more difficult, then you are not increasing security. Because people find really strange ways to work around problems. And the strange ways they work around them is always worse than if you hadn't encumbered them in the first place. For example, sometimes the strange way they work around it is to burn a new SD card and then insert it into the Raspberry Pi. Well, of course, I don't think he's going to go back and watch this, so I'll just have to smack him around a bit next time I see him. Or, I could be wrong. It may be something completely unrelated, but I think that's what it is. Okay, so what was I going to do? I was going to pull this one from patch 1. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so whoops. All right, so git checkout and then git rebase on all this bug fix nonsense. There we go. What? I don't understand. Do I have to do a git fetch? Git. I'm a little bit confused. It says it's here. Appears to be here. Git fetch origin. Invalid reference. It doesn't seem like an invalid reference. I don't know what to think about that. Okay. How about this? Git checkout -b closure 6 git pull origin. All right, git rebase main. Okay. Well, it found the reference. We've had resolution issues in the past, so we switch, and it doesn't seem likely, let's see, that T-Pope will switch from GitHub from using GitHub as the primary host, so we skip the redirect and use GitHub directly. Open to changing this back in the future. Let's do this. We'll call this sensible repo equals. And then just put in here sensible repo. Boom. I really don't like to do that sort of thing in general. But because I had a problem with it the other day, whether it was because, I think it was because there's certain versions of Git that don't handle redirects well. I think that was actually the problem. All right, there we are. All right, what's wrong here? Oh, duh. All right, so I feel pretty good about that. So that's a fix-up commit, and we're just going to go back 4 commits here. And then I'm just going to roll all these up and reword that one. Use direct with git following redirect. There we go. I think that that's right. And then also this one as well, right? No. Let me go check and see. I don't think I actually included the other commits here, but I will. We'll do git rebase bug fix whatchamadoo. There we go. And then we'll do this again. Boom. Okay, refreshy, refreshy. Let's see, what did Ryan actually do here? This looks good. There's another one that I had before I go into that, because that one's going to require some thinking. This one I'm going to go ahead and take right now, because it's redonkulously simple. mkdir iterm2 utils. Iterm utils. I don't know which one should be the canonical, so I'm just going to say that they both are. Let's see. I think I'm going to say that iTerm, well, let's see. Does it get it from iTerm or does it get it from iterm2.com? What is the truth on this one? iterm2.com. So I think it's fair to say that iterm2 is the canonical. Oops, that's not, I didn't want to make dir. rmdir. I wanted to vim. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted a vim here. Iterm utils iterm2 utils alias. Iterm2 utils. Iterm2 utils. Okay. There we go. That's nice enough. And then for the iterm2 utils in earnest, it's just going to be exactly this, I think. Function iterm2 utils. There we go. Okay. And should probably update this. As well, actually. So let me update rest. Because we should follow this convention. Actually, I don't know if I want to set E and U. Could be some sort of behavior that this relies on. But here I do. Well, no, I don't want to do that here either, actually. I want to let it have whatever behavior that defines should be the behavior. Okay. And then just needs a README, which I think there was some pretty decent material if we just run it. What it says really is the README. Let's see. Kind of want to put this in a table. And I wonder if I could come up with a regex to do this a little bit faster. I probably can. So how about we do this? We do. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna say for all of these, we're gonna replace the start of the line with a pipe. Oops. I probably have to escape start of line. No, I have to escape pipe. No? What am I doing wrong here? Start of line, replace with pipe, go. Whoops. Okay, cool. Boom. So that's all done. And then wherever there's a period, I'll replace that with a period and a pipe as well. So we'll look for a period, and we'll replace it with period pipe. And that should work. And then we gotta get rid of a couple of these that have special meaning. And we're gonna replace this start, stop, fireworks with slashes. And then just go down and do these one by one. I don't know if that saved me any time or not. When it's all said and done, you know? Hey, what's up, Mike? You're back. I haven't seen start or stop work for this. Okay. Let's see. iTerm 2 shell integrations. iTerm 2 shell integrations. Let's see if it's got a home page or a page, documentation page specifically for this. And it does. There we go. Let's see. iTerm 2 shell integrations enable several useful features. There we go. Let me go look. update, just run Webi iterm2 utils again. Okay. And this is pretty good. This is the same script that runs if you all right, to learn all about it, it installs the following utilities. Let's see. The following utilities will also be installed. In addition to automatic profile switching, in addition to enabling automatic profiling switching, the following utilities will also be installed. To learn more, see bump. Note, on first use, you'll need to source the new config or log out and log in again. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's all that we need. I think that in of itself is quite useful. This downloads and runs the same exact script that runs if you select da, 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 da. The advantage being that you can use the CLI. Look, Ma. No GUI. All right, there we go. So I just want to link this to iterm2 because I talk about the automatic profile switching. That's one of the best features of iterm2 for me is profile switching. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to roll this one up into the others now. feature add iTerm to utils. Cool. Ah. It is not obeying my wishes in terms of the time to live for the key signing. Oh well. Let me see. Did the other... Let me go back over to the pull requests here. Git log. So add iTerm to utils, fix Vim, Sensible, fix Postgres, and iTerm 2. Okay, got it. All right. So I think I'm just going to close that issue out because it is coming RSN. Yeah. There we go. Oh, dang it. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is part of... I'm just going to close this one out. Yeah, we've already got that in there. Okay, close this one out. It's 2:30 a.m., so I should be done with this soon. All right, this one's done. Finally. Let me go check out the closed pull requests here. I really do want to upgrade the Postgres cheat sheet. Yeah, there's a number of things that I would like to get. I haven't had the need for this in a while. Closing because I'm not sure it's really that useful. And I'll tag this with a someday. Do I have a someday label? Yeah, there we go. I like to put someday labels on things when I close them. Not because they really need to be closed, but just because it's like, I don't know. I would like to get delta. Because there's no standard. Whoops. Oh no. I don't know what's going on there. Way to define or check for path updates. Pathman env man is really the only way to go. Especially across shells and operating systems. Way to go. However, I think it would be very reasonable to always include a files section in the README and to list any files, listing any files on the system that may be modified, and always include .config envman path.env. What do you think about that? Okay, let's see. I do want to fix this Raspberry Pi problem. I kind of want to sort these. Yeah, all these ones that are actually bugs, I want to fix. This one and the one about the Raspberry Pi kind of go together because they're similar problems. Basically, it's just a matter of selecting the right thing. So with bat, we should get the muscle bat, not the glibc bat. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I can really do right now. I do want to add delta, though. That would be very nice. And I kind of want to namespace the downloads. I'm a little bit hesitant on this. All right. So there's a couple of places where I think this could possibly fail. Okay, well, first of all, let's do this one. This is going to be chore rustlang bash style update use function. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit scary because it touches a lot of things. cat Webi downloads update. I think I already put that in here. That's the same thing, yeah? All right. That's kind of cool. Wait, what was this supposed to be? Just any place where the downloads folder is referenced. We're updating. All right. That didn't work. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? Backslash downloads backslash. I'm very confused as to why that didn't work. Seems that it should match. Backslash downloads backslash. Backslash downloads backslash. What am I looking at? Everything's modified. But why did this not work out? Is it because, let's see, git checkout? Okay, that's working out just fine. I don't get it. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I don't quite know what the difference is there. But this is looking better. Okay, git add star install.ps1, git commit refactor, download to downloads Webi. Okay, that's not actually what I want to do yet. So what I want to do is this one. Boop. And then what I want to do is this one. Okay. Whatever. There we go. Better. Now I'm going to push this mostly so that I can view things side by side. Oh. All right, now I'm going to go look at this one and check out the commits and look at this one. All right, that looks good. I don't know. I don't know that I want to do it yet, though. I think I'm going to pull that out. I think I'm going to run beta on that. Okay. Let's see what of all these pull requests I can cause. I guess it's just these two, really. Git checkout, bug fix, git rebase, Kool-Aid J6, git push. And then this one's approved. So that means that I can go to git checkout main, git rebase, git push. Boom. We should close out those two. All right. So now that leaves this one. Let's see. Okay, that makes sense. No need to change these. That makes sense. No need to change that. That makes sense. No need to change that. Well, maybe. Maybe there's a need to change that. No need to change that. Okay. So this one here, I feel pretty good about. So do I have a name for this other thing? Let's see, I can delete, add gh. I can delete gpg. I can delete the bug fix branch. I can delete the patch 1 branch. So let me go check first here. I'm going to check on Webinstall.dev that, what is it? The GH is looking good. Let's just check that out. Cool. All right, I like that. So that one's working, that's good. Now, reworking Webi downloads. I think what I'm really going to be doing here is just cherry picking. Git reset hard. Git rebase main. Okay. And then was it gpg install.sh. All right, so we ran Webi download. Where else do we run Webi download? Almost exclusively it's used to give something an explicit location. Looks like there's 2 instances where that isn't true. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got gpg. Not really sure. Okay. Let's see. I really do want to close this one out. It is just so far-reaching. All right, what was this commit called here? All right, git commit -m. And then why is, whoops, let's go back here. Why is this not working as expected? That's my big question. Oh, because I'm in fish. Let me get back to bash. Because fish doesn't treat single quotes the same. That's why it's not working as expected. Okay. Ugh. I should probably, let's see, double check on this then too, huh? Actually, let me redo here. Git reset -- hard head ~1. Let's do this in bash. That'd make me a little more comfortable. Okay, and then what? Alright, so the things I know that might go wrong with this are the GPG. No, gpg-pubkey. Oh, okay. Well, that one's just fine, it seems. Let's try git-gpg-init. No? No problem there. Okay, so that one's fine. Now let's take a look at ssh-pubkey. See how the PS1 files are doing over here. Interesting. Interesting. All right. It's been tested. Let's pull the trigger on it. Oops. Okay. right. So I think we want to break these down. Let's see. Set cap. Yeah, I like this. Okay. I'm going to ask for a review on this. By the way, if anybody would like to be part of any of these repositories in some way, let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. Because I could use more help for certain. One thing I could use more help with is I need to get I need to get a star on GitHub banner up here. That needs to happen soon. And maybe I could do that as part of this. Let's see, span, SVG inline. Font awesome. See, I think we've probably got a star or something or other. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll go fix that real quick too. Hold on. Boop. Oh goodness, how many layers deep am I with this? All right. So let's take a look at where's this at? Submit installer. Submit installer. I think I need to go into here and I just need to add I don't know what we've got. Button is primary. What's the is info maybe? What else have we got? Is info is warn? No. Is warning? There, okay. Is default? I don't know what the is classes are for this thing. But I think I'm going to create and is default. We're not calling it packages anymore because that was a little confusing. Because they're not packages, they are just installers. All right, so we got is default, and then star on GitHub. There we go. Let's see, how about beta? There we go. Views, package, submit, star on GitHub. Let's see. And I kind of want that to be up here as well. I don't know how terrible that's going to look. But we need to pimp it a little bit. Just needs to be done. Not getting enough stars. We deserve more stars. We got lots of people using this, but we don't have lots of proof, and that is impacting us. Okay, header. We're going to do position, relative, top, 1 AM. What does that do for us? Too much, way too much. So 0.2 REM. I don't even know what that means. Almost looks right, not quite. Three. Let's try 4. That looks about right. Let's see how bad it looks on mobile. Oh. I'll grab my phone here in just a second so we can see how bad this looks on mobile. We need to start exposing the stats on downloads as well. Come on. Beta dot Webinstall.dev. It's not too bad.
Well, hello, and welcome. I'm AJ.
Whoa, that's not what I was expecting. So I think what I'm going to do, for the sake of this, is actually get rid of the GitHub button. Get rid of the existing GitHub button. Wait, where'd it go? Or at least comment it out for now. Whoops. No, not that one. I want to keep that one. It's the other one I want to comment out. Because that's not really a call to action. There we go. Let's give it a call to action. Yeah. That's what I want. It looks all right. Looks decent enough that I can get away with it. Feature, add star on GitHub CTA. Interesting. Kind of makes sense though, because /rc. There we go. Okay, this I think is the AJ branch. I'm gonna go check out prod real quick. Let's see what we're running on prod. I think I am running the AJ branch, yeah. And I gotta run the, was it bin build or something? Whoops. Okay, cool. So now this should be live on the main site, which is good because we sorely need it. Needs more stars. Yeah, I kind of want to do this one too. Maybe I could just shorten that down to star. Anyway, ask users to star the repo and CLI message. I am not above that. I think it's a great time to implement that. Let's go ahead and take a shot at it. Let's see. Where's the things? Webi installers. There we go. Make sure I didn't typo that, and I did not. Good. And let's do this. Loving it. Give us a star. Let's see. Bash colors. Bash color sequences. This needs a cheat sheet. All right, let's try it out. Let's try 34 here. \E 34. So let's just try this then. Export Webi beta and then curl. That didn't do anything. All right, let's try again. That didn't work out very well at all. All right, let's try this. That doesn't look good either. This is really bad. Maybe M? The M's got to be there? Is that what it is? Eh. Alright, what are the other color options here? I can go with green. With, what, 30... Oh, 32 is green, 31 is red. There we go. Let's get 31 on here. Alright. That didn't work out. Well, that's cool. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more color to this. So I think the green there is fine. And then I think red here is fine. And we just echo-e on that. With a star. There we go. Okay. We're getting close. That didn't work out. We gotta try that again. Alrighty. Cool beans. I like that. Git checkout-b needs more stars. Git stash pop. Git add commit feature spam for stars. Oh. Please, K, thanks. I could have sworn. Did I not update my GPG agent here? Just want to double check that I did. Yeah, I did update the GPG agent. It just doesn't like it. Okay. I'm going to go, let's see, copy this, bring it on over here. And then I'm going to go. Okay, so tomorrow maybe I'll do this and the Postgres stuff. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to put these up for review. And then I'm going to... Oh, hey, Imperium. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was looking at another... Had another screen up over here. I'm doing well. I'm just getting ready to go to bed. Oops. Needs your review, please. Boom. Let's go over here. Boom. You can see what this looks like on beta. Oh, you know what? So for beta, what I should do, for the time being at least, is I should check out Webi downloads and I should rebase needs more stars. There we go. Export Webi host equals https beta.webinstall.dev. I guess they could just be without the quotes. And then curl, well, and just Webi RG, for example. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to copy this. Yeah, that looks like it's working just fine. No, I don't. Yeah, I won't be filling up my downloads directory with Webi stuff. It'll be self-contained. That's good. Huzzah! All right, now I'm going to get to bed. Maybe do fireworks a few more times. Start. Does it play sound too? No, it's just my brain wants it to sound like something, and so it's faking a distinct sound or something. Anyway, my brain's fried. It is time to go. Ugh. But yeah, this is a good session. Got a lot done. Happy about it. I want to get a few more things done, but particularly, I think we just need to break this down into a couple of different PRs. Because I think the one is pretty much ready to go. And so maybe tomorrow I could break this down a little bit more. Anyway, give Webi a star if you don't mind. I'd like to get to 1,000. I think that's a pretty reasonable target. We just haven't been asking for it. And the way that you come across Webi is hopefully you never come across the Git repo. But I think if we get 1,000 stars, we can get another 10,000 stars. Because essentially, well, the reason that I said here, so there's been a couple of times where we've tried to get Webi listed as an official installer, and people say, well, basically there's not enough social proof. And I kind of get that in the sense that 147 doesn't seem like a lot, but 147 isn't reflective of how many people use Webi, because Webi is designed so that you just use it from the command line. You come here once or twice to learn what it is you're trying to install, and then you don't bother with it anymore. Although I think I will also put GPG real quick. Where's our list of index? Let me get GPG on here real quick. That should go in alphabetical order. Git, so after Git should be GPG. And I'm going to take SSH-pubkey. Well, I guess LMNOP, yeah. GPG, GNUPG. Sign and verify Git commits and emails. All right, and then we should have gpg-pubkey. Oops. GNU-PG public key. And then we should have, this would be git-gpg-init. Git-gpg-init. Configure Git for with GPG for signed commits. Let's see, is that too long? That might be too long. GPG signed, GitHub verified commits. I kind of want to put this one underneath, though. Even though alphabetically it should go here. Just seems more appropriate to go here. Maybe I should have called it gpg-git-init. I don't know. But I'm just going to put it there for now. There's probably some other things that I should add to the homepage too that aren't there yet. You know, for example, I'm going to go ahead and add iTerm to utils. Profile, switching, and other niceties for iTerm 2. That's fair. It's kind of wide though. Whoops. Let's see. Is there anything else that's that wide? I don't think there's anything else that wide. Let me take a look here. Does anything else wrap over? Chrome driver appears to be the widest. I might just call it utils because integrations is too long. Well, let me just check to make sure. Yeah, it's too wide. Shell integrations for profile switching, utils, etc. There we go. I can live with that. Let me see, was there anything else that I worked on recently that should go in here? Installers. So do we have .env? We must have .env on here. Yeah, we've got .env on there. I suspect curly must be on here. What? Curly's not on here? Oh, curly should definitely be on there. Do we have ffmpeg? Good. And we need to get curly on there. Let's do that real quick. Curly. Syntax highlighting and other goodies over curl. Curl wrapped in syntax highlighting and other goodies. It's a bit long, maybe. Spaces. Database. Let's see. Okay. We're par for the course. Okay. What else? What else am I missing? Watch exec's on here, yeah? Watch exec, good. There's probably some Vim stuff that's missing. Not going to worry about it right now. GH, could put that on there. should check out and see if there's a better way to do MariaDB nowadays. Let's see, mutagen, pandoc. I think we got pandoc on here. Pandoc? Yeah, we do. We got pandoc. We got SAS on there. I got shell check, right? Shell check. Oh, we don't have shell check. Need to get shell check on there for sure. Okay, so we shell check. And what was the other one I was saying? GH, maybe? GH and shell check, and we'll call that a day for this. What's my, and MariaDB. Hold on. Okay. HI. Okay, system utils versus what? Developer utils? Okay. Okay, let me go check this out real quick and see what did I add to system utils here. I'm going to go put this with developer utils. I'm comfortable with that. Okay, developer utils. And then we got what? Got GH. GitHub's Git shortcut CLI. Okay, what was the other one? There's something there that was kind of important. I think it was down towards the bottom. Shell check. That was it. Bash Google style guide linter. For bash. I think that's appropriate enough. Okay, docs. Spruce up. Featured installers on the home page. And then let me go pull that on prod and re-render. Okay. That's that. All right, cool beans, cool beans. I got to get Delta on there for sure. And now I can finish these blog posts too, because I was kind of waiting to to get that all finished so the blog post could be, hey, here's the short and easy way to do it, and then here's what you can do also. And would be good to go back to those 100 Stack Overflow posts and update them as well, although I don't know if I'll ever get around to that. Okay. All right, well, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed, y'all. Thanks for joining in. Thumbs up if you got them. Thumbs down if you don't. But if you like what you like, you get more of what you like. And subscribe if you want to do that. Click all the things. Check the doobly-doo. Related and unrelated links there. And I will catch you maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. All right? So y'all have a good one. Really appreciate the conversation tonight. Especially D-Larn. I think you might actually still be on, or Mike or Imperium. One of y'all. It looks like y'all are still on. Anyway, yeah. Thanks. Have a good one. My brain's done. I'm out like a light, y'all. Peace. And by peace, I mean, of course, adios.